Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Been a second, so excuse me. I'm a little tired. um, the Unheralded Black Man. Well, there's a lot of things that go on that we get blamed for. And I'm sure, people of other ethnicities, I'm not getting into that though, can do this about themselves. But I'm gonna do it about us. We got a lot of brothers who do a lot of good things, and I'm not about to go like, you gotta win a championship or be some kind of great. No, 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 no. Forget all that. Regular day-to-day people, right? You got people the family who look after the family on a regular basis, whether it could be theirs and others. You know, people take them for granted. The guys that come to your house and fix stuff and make sure you don't have to. The guys that teach your kids how to do the certain things that if you don't have anybody around to teach them, they come and do it. The guys that sometimes even coach your kids. The guys that are stop in public and give some guidance and direction to people in the community, like, look, don't do this, do that. The guys that the people say don't exist, but everybody has them in every family, and everybody friends knows every black man in everybody's family who is that guy. And some families have multiple guys. I'm not gonna say some, but a lot have multiple guys. They just do work in different directions. You know, the ones who work and put their kids through college. And people say, and then you got the kids like, oh, I did this all by myself. Bullshit. You a motherfucking lie. You know. You got the ones who, excuse me, who make sure women have a high self-esteem when you're looking good today. How you doing? Or they'll go buy the woman an outfit, or they'll do things that ensure that people know that other people in this world care, and are down to make sure that other people care. Those guys. The guys that teach people how to cook. Those guys. The ones that cut the grass and may cut somebody else's grass just on the strength. You know what I'm saying? Those guys. The ones that change your oil because your neighbors, your friends, your family. Those guys. You know what I mean? When Cedric Entertainer was talking about dude, the cigarette, boy, I've been working at the plant all of that. I changed that carburetor. Them guys, is a partially looked down upon, like some people to be the shade tree mechanic. Some people are just regular family guys. The guy that you might call to your house to come put up a ceiling fan, come fix a window pane or something like that. Those dudes, the ones that'll tell you some things like, look, okay, meet me at this time. I'm gonna show you why you should invest in trading stocks, and I'm gonna show you step by step what makes those guys. The guys that as much as people like to talk about Oprah, people never like to talk about Oprah's fathers and Oprah's father's connections and how she actually got involved in television in the first place. Those guys, the one that put you on the right track to go where you're trying to go in life. Those guys. And I use other examples. I use sports examples. Like Floyd Mayweather Sr. Those guys. You can say, oh, he was crazy, he went to jail. Guess where his son is right now? Okay? Guess who was the one to find who put in that work in that time? Those guys. I watched some of the workout videos. I saw Hulk. If y'all watch C.T. Fletcher, you know what I'm talking about, Hulk. They asked him his inspiration. He pulled out a picture of his inspiration, and it was his father, swole, swole dude. But those guys, who don't get the credit they deserve. As a Harvard Superboy would say, that picture of the guys putting up the flag. I forgot what the damn thing was right now. It's early in the morning. You gotta excuse me. But they put the army guys put up the flag. Originally those were black guys, but you know, can't have the black guys doing it, so let's put the white guys putting up the flag. Those guys. You know what I mean? The guys that taught me the basis for having a work ethic. Those guys. The guys who taught me how to play chess. Those guys. The guys who told me, you know, principles and integrity. Those guys. The guys who told me, look, man, that preacher over there might be talking all that good God stuff, but if he ain't living it, don't listen. Those guys. The unheralded black man. You know? The excuse me. The ones that'll teach you your history. Now, in my case, I had unheralded black men and women. Okay? You know, my grandfather and my grandmother and my grandfather and my grandmother, should have just said my grandparents. I know, that's just silly. They taught me things. I had when I got older, I had another guy who's like a surrogate granddad. Those guys, you know, my uncles. Those guys, my older cousins. Those guys who went out into the world and made something of themselves, came back and said, look, this might not be what you want to do, but I can guarantee you if you do these things, you will be successful. You will have a life that you will enjoy and that you will be able to share with your family and friends. Those guys, you know, the ones that taught me, look, man, this is how you fix a car. Those guys, this is how you paint a house. Those guys, this is how you what Peg teach me he taught me how to drive a stick, and he taught me how to drive. My first car level was a '67. I want to say Chevy Nova, no power steering. No, I didn't know you had to be so strong to drive back in the day. I did not know this. I learned that day though. You know, those guys. The ones that teach you how to box and handle yourself. Those guys. The ones that teach you how to treat a lady on a date. Those guys. You know, it's a lot of unheralded black men out here. You know, the ones that people act like, just like nowadays, if you take a woman out and she don't appreciate you paying for dinner, you supposed to appreciate shit like that. You know, when kids come asking you for money and they don't appreciate what it took to get that money, and they don't appreciate what they got. See, people got used and accustomed to acting like everything is just whatever. And I'm gonna say this. I'm saying that because of this. We are unheralded because people are accustomed to us doing shit for them and not demanding the credit. That's why we're unheralded. Don't know. Everybody know good and hell well we get it in. We put in work. Everybody know that. It's just we're not running around doing a look at me speech. So this is for the brothers out there who doing it, who go to work and and work on a business on the side, who work and who have a business and work on building a legacy for their kids and stuff on the side. Not on the side, but during that work, you know, the guys who take care of everything, family, friends, and do not enable them, but put them in a direction to say, hey, that's your path that you chose. Lay out this foundation, lay that groundwork. There you go. Get out there and go and get it. You know, those guys. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know the ones when y'all go out, some of you go out and do stupid stuff and F up real bad, and you don't go run a mile. You don't do that. You don't go run to auntie and them, do you? No, you don't. You know who you go to. You go to that man in the family. Look, man, I fucked up. Man, look, I need some assistance. I need some real assistance right now. And I'm not talking about anything bad. I'm talking about when you need the truth, the real answers, how things are gonna work and how things are gonna pan out. Who do you normally call? You know, all that shit. You know, you're gonna call that unheralded black man. The reason why this country pretty much you know, why we looked at the way we looked at to a degree. See, everybody comes asking us stuff on the cool, like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, you ain't shit, I hate you, I hate you. I really need your help. Look, man, there's some shit going down. I don't know what the fuck to do. Dr. Phil can't tell me shit. I know you know the answers. You know, every black man is, you know, a third John Coffey up in this motherfucker. You ain't killing me though. Fuck you. But those guys, you know. So I just want to salute all the guys out here who are always doing their best, even when they're not appreciated. You were in my life, and that goes for my father too. So don't, you know, I was just adding other people in the mix. If anybody thinks, oh yeah, you know, father, maybe I should have said it earlier. Okay, because I didn't think about that as a father. I didn't just think about that. I wanted to talk about the group in itself, you know, because because it's a given in the Unheralded Black Man. It's a given, you know. When people throw out no man in the household, no father, blah 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 blah. Fathers are an intricate part of this, but it's normally a given that dad's around. Even if he's not in the house, he's around. His presence is known. His direction is there. His guidance is there. His knowledge is there. So I'm going to end with it by saying that dad is a given in this equation. And he is also an unheralded black man. But we have loads of them out here, you know. And for everybody who says, that's why, you know, you can't find a good man, you lying like a motherfucker. It's millions of us. You know, it's millions of us. So, like I said, salute to all y'all. You know, thank y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. And let's build on it. Peace.